So the engine parts, I left only the parts that we will work on with this part of the video. In the engine parts we will use a lot of relax tool. Let's start from the engine and the gearbox itself. I also created add another ID material as an engine and required a checker to it. You don't have to really care about stretching of the map at this moment. Relax tool will fix it right away when we will enter the UVW editor. And we have it all in the right place. Now let's unwrap it. Many objects in here. Let's first focus on the engine block. We need to break this edge, also this edge, and those three edges. Now all we have to do is to use relax option. It will be done pretty much by itself. Once again. And here we have it. That's engine. This is gearbox. I'm just rotating it to the center line, be in the right position. It's a part that contains the connection of the drive shaft and the gearbox. This is, I don't really know what it is, but whatever. And also the parts of the axis itself. As you can see, the engine is it's just done, you know, you don't need to have to add anything else in here. So let's move on to the engine frame. It's symmetrical, so I will use symmetry option, of course, on this. But the symmetry tools won't contain those two parts, because if we will use symmetry tool on them, the symmetry tool will first add more polygons that we don't need, and they will connect those two bars into one object, and that's not what we want to achieve. So symmetry tool, I am collapsing it to achieve the center line. Now I will delete half of the parts here. As you can see, the frame has bottom side. That's a thing we have to remember. And here we go. Now let's do a few adjustments in the UVW editor. Those cylinders won't have to be relaxed anymore. They are good to go. It's also good to go. Now the bar. It's a method to map the cylinders and the pipes, the hoses, etc. that are not created with polylines. You are breaking one edge that goes through a whole the pipe, and you are relaxing that pipe. You won't achieve a perfect rectangle or square mapping in this, but that's good to go. And it will be have to be adjusted only if it will have some detailed texture on it. So in most cases you will just go with what you have now. Now let's break the back part of the frame. I'm not sure how the relax tool will work in here. We can try, but probably it won't help a lot. Yes, just like I thought. We'll have to do it manually. We can relax those parts. To the upper part of the frame. As I said, it have to be done by hand. I will map this part once again, so I will keep the scale more or less. Same with the main engine. More or less it's done. We only have to map this small bit once again. We can also put the symmetry button back on, unwrap it. Bottom part can be left, however the top part must be welded. Same with the front frame. And here we go, the frame is done. Now we will have to attach back again those two bars. We will map them with planar gizmo. As you can see, those are not full cylinder. That's few polygons missing. That's done to save the polygons. And here we go, the frame parts are done. Now we can rename it to just engine and attach the engine block to this part. Organize the ID a little bit. So you don't find the mess later on. And that's it. That's how it looks inside the engine space. So see you next time. I'm not decide what will be mapped next. I will pick one or two objects inside the engine bay and we will continue. See you next time.